Hi, my name is Jori and I'm your art and architecture librarian. I wanted you to be able to understand how to use your course LibGuide. So I'm going to show you step by step how to use each page, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Whenever you go to a fresh Google page or Apple or whatever you decide to use, Safari, Firefox, you're going to look up PVAMU libraries. When you do that, you're going to click the first link. This is the John B. Coleman Library in the back. It is the tallest building on campus. It is the center of campus if you ever are looking for it. This is the main library homepage. There's so many different things that I could teach you about the library page, but today we're going to show you specifically how to get to your course guides. You're going to come here to the blue section and click on Guides. Once you do this, you're going to go and look for your specific class. So this class is Art 1303, and we're going to click Search. Remember, you want to select the class that is for you and for your semester. So we see how we have art design here, but it doesn't say anything related to it. All right, we have another one here, but this one says fall. So this is the one we're going to click on. If you're in P82 or P84, this would be for you. If you're for P81 or P83, this one would be for you. Once you get here, the first page is going to tell you a little bit about library services and a little bit about myself. You can easily click here to email me. Here is my office number, 123A, and my extension to my phone is 1523. If I don't answer, please leave me a voicemail and I'll be sure to get back to you. This gives you a little bit of information about how to access Ask a Librarian or to get onto the library live chat or request a research and instruction class. On this page, this is your syllabus. So it has the complete syllabus with your professor name, their email, your meeting times, or their office hours, and your meeting times for your classes. It has all of your assignments and the coursework and what to expect for your assignments and your conduct in class as you move forward. Please make sure that you are paying attention to your syllabus and you are focused on exactly what you need to be doing to ensure that you are successful. We also have the books that you will need here from your syllabus. This book here, it is available here in the library on the first floor in our reserve section. You can scan this book if you need to for your materials that you would need for the course, so that way you don't have to pay for the book. Within the fair use and copyright laws, you can scan a limited amount of the book as long as you are not sharing it or reproducing it for monetary means. That means reproducing it to gain money. This is another book that your professor has highlighted for you all to have. It's an optional text though, and unfortunately we did not have it here in the library, but if you do need it, we can always make a request. When you make a request for items, you can come here to our tab called Interlibrary Loan. When you make requests for the interlibrary loan, you can request books, journal articles, chapters, portions of books, proceedings of conferences, dissertations, government publications, and more. All you would have to do is come to this tab and click the link, and it will take you to an account that every student will have. You will put in your last name, mine is Dale, so it's D-A-L-E, and you're going to put your UN beginning with a P number or the barcode of your ID. okay? Please make sure if you put in your student ID that it's starting with a P. Once you do that, you're going to click submit, and it is going to ask you for all the details of the book or the article or whatever you're trying to request. Whenever you submit the request, you will receive that book or article or whatever you requested in 2 to 3 business days. Another thing that you can do is access the John B. Coleman Library resources through this tab here. If you need to access something from home, if you need to access the John B. Coleman Library homepage, if you need to understand a little bit more about the References Services Department, if you need to know more about your different librarians. For example, we have all these different librarians. There's me. And then we have our interlibrary loan again here, or you can go to this tab. We have our library catalog. Make sure to change the John B. Coleman Library if you want physical books on campus. So you would click here for the library catalog, and it would take you to every book we have. So if I wanted to put in the entire collection, I could do architecture. Click enter. It will give me all of the books that we have. So we have about 7,128 architecture books. When you look at these books, if it says website, right? If it says website, that means that this is an ebook. But if it does not say website, if it says location, this means that it is a physical book. That means you can touch it. So for example, a website book will take me to the EBSCO database, and you will have a complete digital copy of the entire book. It will be broken down by chapters. You can cite the book using the save button. You can save the material using the save button. You can cite the material using the cite button. It will cite it in all these different format styles, and you would just copy to paste it. Copy, and you paste it to your platform. You can add this to projects, or you can share this and send it as a link to yourself. You can add it to your Google Drive, or you can add it to your OneDrive. You can also download as well. For example, if I just wanted to click EPUB full text, I would just click this, and it would give me the complete and entire publication, the entire book. For instance, if it did not give you that initially and it gave you a web page like this, it's okay. Just relax. All you're going to do is click. You can either click here to order it from Interlibrary Loan, or you can click here to get it from EBSCO eBooks. Once you click to get it from EBSCO eBooks, literally it's just going to take you back to where you were. You can either click the chapter, or you can click the full text EPUB edition. So it'll open up in a new window. So that's if it is a physical book. That's if it's a digital book. If it's a physical book, it'll tell you exactly where to locate it, and all you have to do is click the request button here, right here, and you would put in a request. When you put in a request, you tell it where you want to pick them up. You can either pick it up from the Northwest Center in Houston, the College of Nursing in Houston, or you can pick it up from the Coleman Library here on campus, or the Music Library here on campus. So if I click the Coleman Library, I tell it if it's not filled by blank, 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 I don't want it, right? Cancel if it's not received by this date. else you will get a notification for the book. So that's a little bit about how to use the library catalog. Then we have databases. You have all these wonderful databases to help you be successful. You have EBSCOhost, the film database, the A&E portal. So this is an art and architecture portal, an art and architecture source portal, the Architectural Digest magazine, some periodicals that date all the way back to 1741, which periodicals just mean that they're magazines, and a serial set map. So these are some different maps that you can use that might be helping with aspects of understanding urban planning as you plan to become an architect as well. My favorite database is going to be the Films on Demand database. And I love for people to use this because we are visual learners at times. So for example, if I put in architecture, it will give me all these different types of videos in architecture. Even if I put in design, it will give me all these different videos of design if I put in design in architecture. It will give me all these different types of architecture videos. So for example, if I wanted to look at modern architecture and the design aspect of it, I could watch this video about architecture in Brasilia. When you look at this, it will give you other tags and other things to look at. It will give you the details of when this was produced and other videos that might relate to what you are looking at. It would also give you a full transcript. So everything that the video is saying, it will have right here. For example, as the video plays, it will all highlight. Then segments, it has broken the video down into segments because maybe you don't want to know about Brazilian. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to look at only New York. Maybe you want to look at the Rockefeller Center. Maybe you want to look at the organic growth of India. It allows you to break the video up in different segments so that way you don't have to watch the whole thing. And last but not least, the reason why this is a wonderful resource is because you can cite the video in your papers or whatever you're doing. You can cite it MLA, Chicago, APA, or Harvard. When you do this, you're going to have to copy and paste it to wherever you want it to be, or you can export it to RefWorks. And we'll talk about RefWorks a little later. So we're gonna go back. And remember, you just have to hit the back button if you want to get back to the LibGuide. If you need any research help, these are additional databases. We have a very, very big wealth of databases. If you click them, we have about 311 databases for you to use at your discretion. We have ways to help you with citations. You can create a RefWorks account. We have e-journal portals, online catalog, which you just saw, and research and finding tools. Remember to go to the Writing Center. The Writing Center is always open. These times are just for synchronous. So this means that if you just want to walk in or access them virtually, you can go in virtually and they are there for you. The times may vary because of the incoming winter holidays. So please just go on their website. You can go here to the Writing Center webpage and have all the details you need. So as of right now, the spring hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, and then that time that you saw is for synchronous. This is for when you want to do one-on-one virtual tutoring, and this is the times for those. We also have access to Grammarly. So if you want to register and have access to Grammarly, you can, and you can put that on your computer. The Writing Center is going to be on the second floor. Their phone number, the extension is 3724, and you can always email them as well. All this information is going to be on that page as well down here at the bottom. Last but not least, ChatGPT. I love ChatGPT. I love it, love it, love it. I do my research in generative AI, so if you ever need any help with engineering your prompts, please come and see me. Remember, ChatGPT is a tool. You can cite ChatGPT as well. Remember, it is to help you do your work and to help you write your work. It is not meant to do all of the work for you. So when I say write, for example, you can ask it how to write a research paper or maybe to produce an outline for you. But if you are using it to do anything else, like actually writing your paragraphs, that is academic dishonesty. And remember, they're going to ask or they're going to do their own detective work and check to see if you used ChatGPT. So please be aware of that. Last but not least, we have additional videos on here. This video that I'm making will be on this web page as well. We have additional tools that you may need, ideas for design, and just what it means to have space in architecture. These are also some videos on how to think and design like an architect with being fresh to the field to give you a little inspiration. Last but not least, please make sure you take my survey and tell me how I did. Did you feel like this was a helpful session? Did you get what you needed? You can always click the survey as well. And remember, when you do click the survey and you go through it, my name is Jori Dale. I am your School of Architecture Art, Architecture and Community Development Library Liaison. Please make sure to put your course number and your status. Where do you fit into our community? How many library classes have you had? And what did you find most useful, least helpful? And please rate me and give us your first and last name so you can have attendance or credit for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, if you do need me and you need to reach out to me for any reason at all, please feel free to contact me or call me, and I will be here for you all. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much.